What is this? A plane. Do you know who made this? People made it. Do you know why? Because they were going to be needing it, and they made it for a purpose. That plane is dedicated to doing missionary work, to spread the gospel. When you see that plane, you will know that people made it for a purpose.
People are afraid of aviation. They're afraid of the risk. It's a big expense and it is a risk.
You need to be well trained. A good set of nerves is very handy because there's no room for error. If you don't do it right, you don't get to try again.
If it weren't for the airplanes, most of this work couldn't happen. Or it would take months to do what we can do in minutes. We regularly fly into about 25 different villages here in Guyana, and we fly over the entire country, from the east to the west, north to south. We respond to medical calls to any one of those villages. Whenever they call with a serious emergency, we assess the situation on the radio, we'll respond to it. Our priority here is the medical work, treating people, just getting them so they're healthy. And then later on they can see what God has accomplished in their lives and praise Him for that.
What I like most about it is at the end of the day, regardless how tired you are, you can go to bed knowing that you made a difference for a lot of people that day.
A lot of approaches aren't very good. A lot of people just do not want to fly that type of flight because they think it's too high risk. It is higher risk than normal people fly in the States, but proper training and having the proper capabilities to start with, we can keep risk down to a minimum.
There's a tremendous need here. We have 2 airplanes full-time in Guyana right now, and we could keep them busy all the time, responding to the needs here. Let's see if we can find what's giving us problems. We came down here to the end of the runway to get ready for takeoff, and during our magneto check, discovered that we're running really rough on the right magneto. So we're going to take the cowling off here and have a look around, make sure it's not the magneto. If it's not, we'll check the spark plugs. And there's probably just something stuck in one of the spark plugs. Get that cleaned out and then we'll be on our way again. I got it? Yep. Our problem right here. You can see a little bit of lead deposit has built up. So we'll clean that up and put it back and our engine will run fine again, hopefully. It's good to go. Just put the cowling back on and we're actually discouraged me a little bit from doing mission aviation only because there's so few positions around the world. And he's the one that encouraged me to diversify my skills. To Southern Adventist University and took nursing. I got my BSN and I was already a pilot at that point, so I was just getting some experience and doing my aircraft maintenance training as well. It's exciting work. I came here straight out of college, hardly a cent in my pocket, and I'm still here. I got married almost 2 years ago now. So really, any skills that you can get before coming down, you aren't just a pilot here. You do so many different things. Nursing, fixing the plane, dealing with people, permissions, fixing anything and everything, and just generally you get involved in virtually so many things that whatever skill you can come with, whatever background knowledge you have, is a tremendous asset to the program. That's good for now. You can tie it right there, and then we'll pull it tight from that side. All right, Brother Angus, come here and I'll show you how to use this. And this red one here, always straight up at 12 o'clock position. So, like, if it changes, see, it sounds very different. What church do you attend? Yes. No church? All right. Do you have a Bible? Yes. You read it sometimes? All right. Tell you what, since you're doing this favor for me, let me give you one of these books. It's a nice little book that you can read maybe when you're waiting for your patients to get well or so on. Yeah. You work there as well? One for you as well. I'm leaving this box of Bibles. You could give it to Brother Roy. You all have Bibles? You each have one? I'd like to have one. You'd like to have one? Let me give you one so you can keep that by you. Yes. You want one as well? Very good. Only if you promise to read it.
Yes, I promise.
All right.
Some mornings I go out, I have just one flight, and it's almost dark by the time I get back because emergencies just keep popping up. And so by the time I get back with one, I have 1 or 2 more waiting, and it goes on all day long. It happens very regularly. We have 2 this morning instead of 1. We have someone else that got very sick, very high fever, about midnight last night. And so we'll be taking the mother, the baby, and 1 other out. So it's good we decided we'd come light on fuel. Vamos subiendo. There's been a lot of times picking patients up off of little short strips. The day's hot, the wind's not right, but you know if you don't go, they aren't going to make it. And so when you know God's going to help you and He wants you to go, you go ahead and go. And He puts His angels there to help pick the plane up. It's not that we fly without fear, it's just that you fly in God's hands and you know whatever He asks you to do, He'll give you strength and ability to do. The sickness doesn't stop, the accidents don't stop, and there's no roads passable into most of these villages. And so there's no way to get the people out. If they can't walk out on their own, either they get well or they don't. There's no other option. We have maintenance coming up again on the plane in less than 10 hours. and it's hard to stop because when we go, you can't fly for a week or two. When we come back, they tell us about all the emergencies that they needed help for, and there was no one to go. And I just soon not know because it makes it really hard.
I started flying here when I was 23 years old. I'm now 26 years old. And it's very interesting to talk with people, communicate with people on email. And when you first meet them, they assume you're 40 years old or something. You know, they think you should be much older. I get many surprised people here that think, wow, you're so young, and you're already doing this. But for young people, I would say, take every opportunity you have now, preparing to do this work. And if you have any goals that you're trying to reach, don't wait till you're done with college, don't wait till you're done with high school. If you're in grade school, start working towards that goal right now. Ultimately, don't let people discourage you because of your age. Regardless of how young you are, it's not too young to start reaching your goals and serving the Lord.
This is what I do for recreation, de-stress. You climb the mountain and then you have a nice, relaxful flight back down.